It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And off we go from Dallas. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Along the right sideline, there's space. There it is, touchdown Dallas. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the first. Landon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fix the eagle!
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pitch. Let's go now.
2nd and 6. At the 20.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Right side. This is caught by Taylor. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
9 yards. First down, Jets.
Hall running between the tackles. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Caught quick right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. They'll air it out on 3rd. Making touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, that's going to bring up 4th down. So here's Harrison Mevis, ready for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Anytime you go on the road, if you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Mevis ready to send this one away.
Mevis to kick off.
Turpin with a return. There he goes, right sideline. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get 6 more on their early advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Shoves him off. And he's going to be out of bounds with some outstanding field position right at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Set up the screen here for Hall. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Taking on out of the pistol with Hall. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now looking to throw. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
19 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk Warriors 70.
From the red zone now. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead down to 4.
Jets 10. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
Play action. It's Richardson. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. Short pick up to their own 31. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 4th down. Breaks the tackle, and he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Their own 29-yard line.
On the jump.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now give it to Mason. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They send the tight end in motion left. To throw here on first down. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Get it! Viking 18! Let's go!
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. He's going to throw it again. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets hold a slim 2-point lead early. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And he's drugged down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Taking a shot deep here. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 16-14. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
18, tied in. Ready?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Throws this underneath, it's Blue. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here. Going for it on fourth, Richardson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They start the drive with Hall. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
19 Lions, Dragon 60.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Complete out to the right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Oh, that was teaching tape right there.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Get up. Viking, they save. Johnny Lions. Ready.
Rolling from the gun here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Mason will try this one at the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Draft 50. Warriors 17. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Pass play coming here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Richardson on third. Throwing this one back of the end zone. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
18, Captain 11. Ready.
He's going to throw it. Through midfield. That one's cut along the left sideline. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
35. First down, New York.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points in the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets push their lead to 6.
Cowboys 17. Harrison
Mevis ready to send this one away. Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return. First and 10 from the 32. Throwing now, Richardson. On screen here to Blue. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And this return's going to leave them with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Come on. 7 Tigers. 7 Viking. 18.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And it sets up 2nd down.
19 Tigers.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one off bounds. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They go right back to Hall. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the 1st hit or the 2nd. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Looking slant route complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
3rd down, give to Hall. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Cougar 19.
The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Nevis ready to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Shotgun snap, he gives to Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He put some juice on a deep throw. Big gain downfield. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brown with a return here. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Hey, check that.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets loose down the right side. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's Hall once more. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Short pass brought in, and he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and it's good for a New York first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. They connect on the deep shot. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Once more now, it's Richardson. That's bringing pressure, and they got it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Ooh, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
60, ready.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The rookie from Florida found the opening, and it ends up in a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Pass play on first and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-score game in the fourth. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready.
No throw, third and long. Forced out to his right. And this is intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Defense getting in on the farm block with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. So when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Turpin with a return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard
line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
Hawk 70.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Called in by Lamb, right side. Rolling into enemy territory. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Viking 18. Ready.
Play fake, it's Richardson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it.
Kate, I think One thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here's the backup. First throw. Gets him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, doesn't matter.
Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
The 50-yard line. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He throws a bullet to the center of the... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the
40-yard line.
Run it.
Play action. It's Richardson. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. Trying to find some positive. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And the Jets recover it. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. These guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that 1st down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Going deep here for the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Jets on the favorable end of this blowout. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Mason. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff for Allen. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw, Richardson. Getting out to his left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that pedaling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here's Richardson. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.